The National High School Mock Trial Championship is being hosted in Phoenix this year. The competition welcomes students from all over the world. Yesterday, Ted Simon spoke to Maricopa County Superior Court Judge Dwayne Fox, who is also the Articles and Bylaws Committee Chair for the mock trial organization, to find out more.
Let's talk about the National High School Mock Trial Championship. What was this all about?
Each state, or many states, have a state program, and the state champions go on to the national competition, and we rotate that around from place to place, and we do about a 2 to 3 year advanced planning on that. And so we're hosting this year's national championship here at the Maricopa County Superior Court this coming up weekend.
And this is there's a lot of kids involved, aren't there?
There are. We have 48 teams coming from around the country, but beyond that, we have a team from South Korea, a team from Guam, and a team from Northern Mariana Islands.
And now, what skills do these students develop during these mock trials?
Well, the obvious skills are getting comfortable doing public speaking.
Yes.
But it really gets the students engaged in critical thinking and learning about the rules of evidence and how to take the information that's provided in the case materials and distill that down and be able to present a convincing argument, a persuasive case. So it's a lot of critical thinking skills.
And that gets me to the question of just what exactly happens here. And I know that this year, this mock trial, this particular mock trial dealt with, inspired by the Don Bolles murder. How does that work in terms of a mock trial?
So as the host state, we had the opportunity to figure out something with a local flavor, local significance, and we decided we wanted to have a unified theme throughout our whole event and tie different things outside of the competition itself into that theme. And so we selected the theme State 48 and the Fourth Estate. And part of that was the timing of the Bolles assassination. We're coming up on the 50-year anniversary of that. And just given the timing of what's going on in our era with attacks on the press and so forth, we thought this would be a good way to as you said, inspired by, it's a fictional case inspired by the Don Bolles assassination. The assassination plays a backdrop, an important backdrop in the case, but it is a fictional case, and so we have witness statements and evidence, some of which is quite old given the how long ago the Bolles assassination took place, and so this was we're using this as a vehicle to prompt a discussion about the Fourth Estate and the importance of a free and fair press to a healthy and robust democracy.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's absolutely fascinating. And the idea of it being a competition, though, how do you decide who wins and who doesn't?
So we have judges in each round. There'll be 3 scoring judges. We have a presiding judge. And the scoring judges all complete a ballot. So there's 110 points possible. Each part of the trial is graded on a scale of 1 to 10. And each side has 3 witnesses that they're calling as their own witness and 3 witnesses on the other side that they're cross-examining. And then they have 1 student do an opening statement and 1 student do a closing argument.
Wow, very interesting. And I had a chance to look over some of the case materials and some of the. My goodness, you've got statements that you had. This reads like a Russian novel, for goodness sake. There's a lot of information for these kids to go through.
There is, and the hard part about that is the case was published on April 1, and so the students have just a little over a month to prepare this. And we recognize that it was an exhibit-heavy case, and it has a lot of very difficult evidentiary issues in it. And so it's going to be a challenge, but it'll separate the better teams from the good teams.
Do you put any little bombs in there, any little ways that might, I don't know, confuse or get someone going in the wrong direction and try to see, they're going, they've got to correct yourself there?
Well, one of the things that we did with this is put essentially too much information in there to force the teams to decide what's important
Very good.
and what's not important. So it's developing their strategy and having comfort in that strategy and deciding what they're going to present in court and what they're going to leave in the briefcase.
Yeah, because I got to tell you, when I was looking over it, as I said, I'm going, holy smokes. But that's the point. You got to winnow that down and separate wheat from chaff.
It is, and it's a skill that many trial lawyers don't necessarily have, but you have to take a complex case like that if you're presenting it to a jury and be able to present it in a way that it's easily understandable.
Third time for Phoenix to host this thing, huh?
It is. The last time was in 2011. The time in, I believe it was 1986 or 87. The program was much smaller back then. We had about the same number of teams in 2011, but this is a much bigger event than we had in 2011.
Last question real quickly. You kind of referred to this, but once again, what do you want the kids to take from this?
Want them to have fun, take away some skills, but this really is about them having fun with this case. The feedback that we've heard so far is positive, so I hope they really do have a good time and take advantage of what Phoenix has to offer.
Judge Dwayne D. Fox, Maricopa County Superior Court, and we're talking about the National High School Mock Trial Championship. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.